Good day, everybody, and what's up? Welcome to the podcast for Selfless Sex and She Comes First. My name is Dr. Nick Meyer, sitting here on December 8th. I'm having a pretty good month so far. I have to thank everyone for all the follows and the likes and the thumbs up and everything else on Spotify and iTunes and iHeartRadio or however you're listening to this podcast. So to all the new people, I just want to say welcome, and I hope you enjoy what I have to say. And to all just my older followers and members, you already know what's coming. You know what I mean? So thank you once again. And just to turn that corner pretty quickly, for whatever reason, over the past several months, I can say, I've just been in earshot of people, especially women, talking about side dick. I'm like, what is going on? It's like side dick here, side dick here, side dick here. I'm like, oh my goodness, something's going on. So I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say anything about it, but I'm going to right now. So yeah, for whatever reason, there's a lot of talk about side dick. I'm not sure people, if this group of women who I know are just unhappy. Maybe they're going through something I like to call the Santa syndrome, where like you only have sex, like you rarely have sex with your partner, or like you only come once a year, even if that's not true. There's something definitely going on out there. So my question is, why are all these women looking for side dick? And second question is it worth it? So let's talk about that today. And also, just to be clear, I'm not going to sit here and ignore the fact that men have side chicks. That happens. I understand. Do I agree with it? No. But today, I really want to focus in on side dick because there is a whole thing to this that I never really thought about before. So, my question is, what makes a woman go out and seek side dick? And according to Psychology Today, there are a few reasons why. So I'm going to go through them right now. Here we go. Number one, they're not having enough satisfying sex at home. It's not saying they aren't having sex at home. It's saying that they are not having enough satisfying sex at home. So I always tell fellas to go check out Selfless Sex and go through that, and that may help you out. Number two, they feel underappreciated, neglected, or ignored, meaning that they're not getting the attention that they need. Number three, they crave intimacy. Number four, they feel overwhelmed by the needs of others. Number five, and this could be a big one for many women out there, they feel lonely. So let's say your partner is working 80 hours a week, bringing home the bacon and everything else, but the lady's sitting at home by herself, and she wants to be with this person because that's who they really like, that's who they're attracted to, and they're not getting the attention that they need, so they may seek it elsewhere. So, and also, here's another, this one's kind of important too, or interesting, that they expect too much from a primary relationship. So it's like they expect this one person or their partner to give them attention 24/7, 365, and life doesn't just work that way. So those are some of the reasons why women step out and check out side dick. So right here, I want to get down to the brass tacks of side dick. What actually is side dick? And from my understanding and my own definition and everything else, it's like you have this person on the side who fulfills your sexual needs, and at the same time, you're able to keep your main dick at home, whether it's your husband or your boyfriend, fiance, or whoever. So you still have this one partner, this one main partner at home, and you can go out and get your other sexual needs met with the side dick. Fine. The question is this. You're putting a lot at risk with the side dick, right? Right. So my question is, if you are that unhappy, are you better off just leaving and going off with the side dick or something else? Or there could be one solution that you never thought about, is that maybe your partner could be open to having an open marriage or an open relationship, or you guys have a quote unquote understanding where you two are still the main couple, but you're able to have sexual interactions with other people. So that way everyone is on the same page and everything's on the table. There's no more secrets. There's no sneaking around. You can say, I'm going out tonight, quote unquote, going out tonight, and everyone know what that means. Because I will say this again, you're risking a lot. And at the same time, if you feel that you're risking nothing, why are you still in this relationship then? So I will say this again, just to put it out there, the possibility of having that discussion about opening up your marriage or your relationship could be a good thing. Right here, I'm going to go down this avenue, so just follow me for a hot second. So let's say you have that conversation with your partner about opening up, and they're fine with it. Cool, problem solved, everything's good. You guys move on with life with this understanding with all the cards shown. No harm, no foul, perfect. But down this other avenue, what happens if your partner says they're not into it? They just want to be with you and only you. Are you going to tell them about the side dick? That's a question that you can answer. But at the same time, I think during this time period, it's a good time for you to sit down and actually have that conversation about what's going on or what's not going on in your bedroom or the kitchen table or the floor or whatever, the pool table, just giving you guys some ideas. But seriously, you may have to have that serious conversation about what's lacking in your married or partnered sexuality that made one person want to step out and seek services elsewhere. So my question, the serious question is this: are you willing to risk everything for side dick? And to the fellas who are listening, are you willing to risk everything for your side chick? So in closing, I just want to say, as that train goes by, I just want to say that the temptations are out there. Real talk. Is side dick worth it? Is getting a side chick worth it? Only you can decide that, and that's the truth. Especially if you two have put time in, whether it's months, years, kids, mortgages, whatever. You really got to make that decision. And I say this again, only you can decide that. So in closing, I just want to give you one more thing you may have to think about, because this can be very important. So let's say you're talking to your side dick and you want to break it off, but they don't want to. What are you going to do then? That stuff can go sideways real quick. And now you got a stalker, some crazy stalker, standing out in front of your house all kinds of night, playing music and whatever else, or sending you roses and putting dead shit in your mailbox or whatever else. Some people out there are just playing nuts. So why the dick could be good and the pussy could be good, they may not be wrapped too tight. And that's the truth. So that's something else for you guys just to think about. So on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned. And I'll talk to you soon.